We've got a huge summer ahead of us, so we try to add a little bit more strength to this side so we can get past the playoff stage of the Champions League and maybe get past the round of 16. Who knows? Let's just go bring some players in. Hiya folks, welcome to episode 9 of our Build a Nation save over in Slovenia with Maribor on Football Manager 24. I'm Russ. Coming up today, we have the whole of season number 8, where hopefully, as I said in the intro, we're going to get past the playoffs and hopefully past the round of 16 in the Champions League. Now, as you can see from this screen here, we finally got a season review. I finally got it where it actually works, and obviously picking up the 2 trophies, the league and the cup. So let's have a look at the new arrivals, and we're going to blitz through this as quick as we possibly can. Ortelli's going to win this every day of the week. Although Zarelli had 41 goal contributions, Ortelli was just absolutely fantastic. So really happy with that. The worst player that we picked up was Simon Horvat, but he didn't play that many games. Petrovic didn't play that many games either. And the same as the loan deal for Lisuski. Season results then, got B- for the league. We need to turn these losses into wins, turn these draws into wins as well if we possibly can. Champions League got a B- for getting through to the playoffs where we lost to Tottenham. Got a C+ in the league there. We're over 50% of our capacity in the stadium now. We're up to 7,315 fans as an average home attendance, which is always good. Need to push that on further though, because we want to build a new stadium, don't we, and bring more fans in, bring more money to the club. Remember them, biggest win, as I said last episode, 19-0 win there. We're 9-0 up at half time and then scored 10 goals in the second half. Phenomenal performance for us. Match remember is a 3-0 win over Porto. And goal of the season come in the Champions League. It was in the, I want to say, the second qualifying round. And that's gone to Kuch in the 85th minute. Finances, we're still a 3-star reputation club at national level. No new sponsorship. Sponsorship has gone up by 300k though. Broadcast revenue's gone down by 20k. Corporate hospitality has gone up by nearly £100,000. Competition prize money has gone up by 8 million or 7.5 million, 8.5 million, something like that. And then match day revenue has gone up by 60k. Ortelli naturally is selling the most shirts, and we made £636,000 from merchandise sales there. So line up, it looks like this. I'm happy that it's all in green. Best player being Zarelli at 7.55, which is really good considering the amount of games you do have to play. Oh no, sorry, Kuch at 7.87. Just so I can't read. Accolades then. I'm not going to go too much into these. We've got record breakers here. We're already scoring the most. We're getting the most goals in the match with 5. Most assists in the season 24 for Kuch. Most man of the matches 12 for Kuch. And then Nunez with £20 million we spent on him was the most money we've ever paid. So history in the making there for the club as we go back to being a Slovenian double winning side. Into the best 11 then. Who isn't here? So Dashvitsvili's not here anymore. Ratnik's not here. Carrick's not here. Kufrai's isn't here. Dorgu's not here. We need to make a couple of decisions on players like Pridgar. Do we sell Antonelin if the deal comes in? Campbell, do we offer him a deal? We'll pick that up as in when it comes anyway. So that's how things are. You know the finances. We've got £23 million to spend left because we have made some deals. So Schmidt's coming in, that was already agreed. Got Baracina coming to us from Real Zaragoza. We have put an offer in for Leo Saka, the guy we had it in on loan from Barcelona. It's a free transfer and just gives us an option at the back. We can play him in cup games, we don't play him in the league, so that's what we're looking at there. Carrasco's going to be joining us from Rosario Central, and then we've got Ben Musa joining us too. So £23 million to bring in some defensive options, I think. Left back, I think we're okay. I want to get Zupancic, pay him more games. If that means selling Jankovic, then we will do that there. But who knows what happens, if I'm totally honest. We could just not find any players because they're just costing too much money. And that's probably, I think, the issue that we're having at the moment, is trying to find players that are going to improve us but isn't going to break the bank. Although trying to break the bank here is going to be impossible, I think. We got the money to do it. Let's see what we can bring in. But before we do any transfers or update you on any transfers, we need to have a look at the European competitions, our ranking and the coefficiency. So our league has gone up 2 places to the 20th best league in Europe now, which is brilliant considering where we came from. If we have a look here, when we started the game there were 36, we've gone up 16 places, which is, yeah, really good. We've gone up 5 places to the 43rd best European team. Brilliant stuff there. And then coefficiency wise, we're up to 15th, so that should be a change in Champions League places. Yeah, so instead of, as of next season, we get 1 team in the second qualifying round and 1 into the Champions path there. So 2 teams in Europe in the Champions League next year for Slovenia, and hopefully that's going to be 2 teams in Europe. So if they fall out of the Champions League, drop down to Europa League, drop down to the Conference League. So Slovenia is on the up. It is the 1st of July and it is time to talk transfers. So let's have a look at the players that we've released first. Alan Campbell's gone after 6 really good and really strong seasons with us. Last season was probably the worst one for him. He only played 11 games. At 31, he has left the club and he's done well. He's won a lot of trophies. He's got himself a cap for Scotland as well. I don't know if that was under our tutelage actually, but either way, he got that international cap there. So he goes on with our blessing. Thank you very much for your service. And Kotnik has also left us. One of our youngsters is not going to make it. He played 22 games this season, starting 15, 7 off the bench, scoring 3 goals. But I don't think he's going to make it full time for us, so he can move on and go and play his trade elsewhere. Let's have a look then at transfers in. So there's nothing so far for this season. They all come at the end of last season. So Leo Saka has joined us on a permanent deal now from his loan. Moldovan international, 58 caps, 2.5 stars currently, 2.5 stars potential. As I said earlier, he's just going to be coming in as a rotation option, can play the cup games and some of the weaker league teams. We've brought in 2 goalkeepers, both one that we paid money for, one is on a free. So Lucas Canizares has joined us, 28 years old, Spanish under-21 international, formerly off of Real Madrid, Napoli, Genoa and most recently Sheffield United. We brought him in, and there's a reason we brought him in, and I will go through that in a sec. Predominantly to start as maybe our first team goalkeeper this year and see how Max Schmidt gets on. Bobby Clark has joined us on a free from Liverpool, so that's a midfield option and a left attacking option. 2.5 stars of current ability, 3 stars of potential. Not going to set the world on fire, but he's just a good player, and that's why we've brought him in. Mohamed Ben Musa joins us to strengthen that right attack. 2 stars of current ability, could go to 4.5 stars potential. This is good value, and we paid £8.25 million for him, so maybe it's not good value considering what we spent on him, but I'm happy to have him in. He's capped at under 19 level for the Dutch national team. Matthias Carrasco's joined us, 18-year-old Argentinian, 3.5 stars of current ability, 4.5 stars of potential to sit in midfield, and he's going to sit there and occupy the Mazzala attack role. I'm happy with this deal, really am happy. We've paid £4 million for him, and I think that's going to return us a lot of goals, a lot of assists, a lot of really good performances, and once again, he is a wonder kid. So we are becoming a little bit of a wonder kid factory here, bringing those guys in. Max Schmidt has joined us from Bayern, 2.5 stars currently, 3 stars of potential. He's going to be our rotation goalkeeper with Lucas Canizares in goal there. So that was a deal we've already had pre-arranged. Last player in through the door so far is Hugo Barachina, centre back, 4 caps at under 21 level for Spain. We bought him from Real Zaragoza for 4.7 million, and I'm happy with this guy. 3 stars current ability, 3.5 stars of potential. Does look pretty good. Comes in as our second best defender after Gambor, and he's going to do a solid job for us. So I think we've improved the squad massively. We need to look at the players that have left us so far then. and it is just the one that's out the door so far. Aliaj Antonelin has gone on to Nantes, wanted to move on. He's moving down the pecking order, so we have moved him on with our blessing, and I hope he does a really good job for Nantes and gets maybe more Slovenian caps under his belt. So he's moved on. It's our captain, so we need to move Casalo on as our new captain. Other transfer deals, and so no transfers in. There could be players leaving us. So there's been offer in for Pridgar, and that's one we need to look at in a second. I'm probably going to reject this one because we can get more money than that. Madsen's been wanted, we're rejecting that. Gamble's wanted as well, we're rejecting that. And I'm still and ahhing over Jankovic leaving the club. I think we need to keep him just for one more season. So we're going to go through now to the first game of the new season. We got Viborg in the Champions League, Danish side. Did they win the league last season? They did. So Danish champions. Is that the Danish top league? Yeah, gotta be. Yeah, it is. I don't know. We don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's who we're going to be playing. We should be able to get past them quite easy. And our first league game is going to be against Syria. So, again, team that we should be able to beat. I will come back to you just before the Syria game and update any transfers that have come in or gone, or any real findings for the club. But that is where we sit at the moment. So this is just before the first game of the new season, away to Syria. Let's have a look at the transfers so far. So we have brought one guy in, £5 million for Javier Aguirre? Something along those lines, we'll figure it out. He is a left back option for us. So 2 stars currently, 4 stars potential, 20 years old, an attacking left fullback. We've paid £5 million for him from Osasuna. And then players leaving the club then. Samu Pridgar has gone to Al Riyadh. They have paid £1.1 million for him. Could go to £1.3 million. We've got better options in goal now. I know he was a little bit of a cult hero at the club, but he's going to be earning a lot of money with the Saudi Arabian side. We got Canizares, we got Schmidt, we've got Petrovic coming through as well, so he can move on. No, Nakilia's gone as well. He's gone to another side in Saudi Arabia, Al Wada. They paid £3 million for him. We've lost £2 million, but I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's right for the club at the moment. I think he needs to move on, and I'm happy to sanction that deal. And then we've loaned Stefano Bilfko out as well to Kilmarnock just to develop him, get him some game time. He only played the 5 games for us last season, and he should play more over in Scotland. They did want a deal where they can buy him. I don't really want to sell him because I think we can get him up to his potential level and play him out on that right-hand side with Madsen. I like his physical side of his game. I think he's quite quick, and if we can develop the crossing, passing, I will be happy with that. There is some other deals for players that I'm really don't want to sell. So Jakupovic, don't want to sell him. Casalo, don't want to sell him. Kuch, don't want to sell him. There's still deals coming in for Jankovic, which we're turning down. Gamble, we're turning them down. We've rejected Perisic's loan deal because there's not really much money there, and the same with Petrovic. There's been deals in for him, money offers and loans, but I can't move him on. I cannot move him on. We need to develop him and he needs to stay at this club. Season preview sees us 1-20 to win the league, and we've got 11 of the best players in the division, and Ortelli and Albishi are the best 2 players in the league, so we're a very, very good side. Finances look like this: £40.5 million in the bank, £22 million in transfers. We've got 5 stars of training facilities. Youth facilities is 5 star as well. This is superb, and that's one thing we do need to work on, is youth facilities. I'm really happy. We've also got a board takeover, which I hope isn't going to hamper us too much. The squad is looking good. I'm happy with the signings we've made. I'm happy with the progress we've got with the club. I think this could be a season where we get past the playoff phase of the Champions League and move on to the round of 16. give the sides a good game. I know we gave Real Madrid a good game 2 seasons ago. We gave Tottenham a good game last season. I think we can. I think we can do it. I think we can get to the round of 16 and just become a decent side. Captains wise, Casalo is now the captain. Gambor is the vice captain, and that is going to be our stand-ins there. Penalty taken. Ortelli's now at 15 for that, so hopefully he scores quite a few penalties. We will update you guys once we get through the Champions League. So once again, at the end of August, a little bit of an update from us. As predicted then, we got through to the league phase of the Champions League, and this is the fixtures we've got. We've got Leverkusen, Legia Warsaw, Celtic, Man City, Benfica, Austria Vienna, Atletico and Arsenal. Now, last season I wanted between 9 and 12 points. We picked up 13. I think we guaranteed probably 8 points out of this. I'll be happy with anything more than that, because I think we can beat Legia Warsaw. I think we can beat Austria Vienna. We'll probably get a draw maybe against Leverkusen, Benfica or Celtic, or a combination of those. If we can get 9 points, then we should go through, but we'll just have to see what happens. £12.69 million for getting through there. And how did we get through to where we are? So, Champions League then. Straightforward wins for us. 7-0 aggregate win over Viborg. 15-3 win over Dynamo Tbilisi. And then an 8-1 win over Astana. And then we got the league phase. So that's where we are. In the league then, we are... Where's everything gone? There we go. We haven't lost a game, and we've only conceded 1 goal in 6 matches. So we beat Silja, Bravo, Domzal, Tabor Cesana, Mora and Olympia. They're the only team that has scored against us so far. So the league table is looking like this at the moment. 15 goals scored, 1 conceded, 18 points on the table, 9 points clear of second place, Rodomalji. Comment section for that one, please, because I'm struggling to pronounce that team, but they do have a game in hand, and they'll be playing Domzell in that one there. Transfers then. We haven't had anyone new in, but we've loaned and sold a few players. So, Peritet has gone to Hoffenheim for 240k, could go to 300k. Kasapovacic has gone on loan to Rogska. Lucas Asadi's gone out on loan to Silja, because he wasn't going to get the game time. That's where he's gone there. Bennett Forster's gone. Oh, we sold him. He's gone to Genoa for 40k 500. We've loaned Luka Petrovic out to Spezia for 97k per month. The reason we have done that there is I want him to get game time, and we've also set up a target for him to get 5 clean sheets whilst he's there, and then he'll become our domestic goalkeeper. And then we've also loaned out John Spra to Bystrica just to get him some game time. So the squad is looking a little bit thinner, but that's a good thing, because we do have a pretty fat squad, if I'm totally honest. We're going to do what we normally do, and we will come back once the Champions League games are all done, which again is in January, finishing up against Arsenal on the 29th of January there. So will we make it through to the round, not the round of 16, but the playoff stage? I don't think we can make the round of 16 given the fixture. So if we can make it to the playoffs, we will find out. Down in the comment section whether you think we will. Well, despite losing the final 2 games of the Champions League group phase, or league phase, we managed to get through to the playoffs. We finished 21st. So let's have a look at the league table to start with. Let's go to the stages and go from here. We finished 21st, 4 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. Exactly the same as what we had last season, which is always good. We scored 11, conceded 12, 13 points on the table. And it looked a little bit like this. We started off with a 6-0 hammering against Bayer Leverkusen. I thought, here we go, we're going to struggle this season. But then we beat Legia Warsaw 4-1. 2 goals from Aldin Jakupovic, a goal from Bobby Clark, and then an own goal from the Legia Warsaw player. We beat Celtic 1-0, own goal again for that one. Man City, we drew 1-1 with them. We went 1-0 up inside 11 minutes, and then Haaland got himself a penalty. Zaroli got sent off too, so had he stayed on, could we have pushed on for the winner? I doubt it, but it's always a good result there. We beat Benfica 1-0, Ortelli scored the goal there. We beat Austrian Vienna 2-0, Cook and Albishi with the goals there inside the first 11 minutes. And then, as I said, we lost the final 2 games. Aleko beat us 2-1. We were 1-0 up in that game as well, and then they came back. And then Arsenal, we were 1-0 down, scored just before the end of half-time, and then they scored in the 66th minute. So we are through their other competitions. Polka, we are through to the round of 16. We're playing a small team, and in the league, played 18, won 18. So we're doing fantastic. Let's have a look at the stages to see everything else. Scored 54, conceded 9, so upgrading the goalkeeper was definitely something we needed to do. Canas, what is his name? I can't remember his name now. Canizares, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal this season for us. He has played 16 games, conceded 8 goals. And picking himself up, we need to click on here for this one, 10 clean sheets so far, so he is doing a rather fine job for us. If we have a look at goals as well, 25 for Jakin Povic, 23 for Ortelli, 15 for Kuch, and then we've got 13 assists for Ortelli, 13 assists for Kuch, 7 for Madsen. One person I'm a little bit disappointed in this season is Zarelli, who's got 7 goals and 4 assists. He's only played 14 games for us, so I'm hoping that's going to pick up towards the end of the season. So we are doing really good. Transfers then. We do need to discuss a few transfer dealings. We've brought nobody in, but we have sold some players. Yeah, so Jose Angel Carmona has gone to Al Kadsai for £4.9 million, could rise to £6.25 million. He came to me wanting to go, and I tried to negotiate a new contract with him, but he wanted 50, I think it was 56k, and I just wasn't going to offer it to him. Tried to get him down to 35, and he wasn't budging, and then stepped out of the contract negotiation, so we sold him. He's moved on. We will bring someone else in to replace him. We haven't really got anyone lined up just yet. We've got this guy coming at the end of the summer, but he's more of a central midfield option. Bringing him in because he's 3.5 stars reputation. I think we can get him up there. 19 years old, Bulgarian, plays for Ludogorets at the moment, so I'm hoping he's going to live up to this potential. His physicals look good. Mentals look good as well for a 19-year-old. We just need to develop his technical side of his game, and that should work out quite nicely for us. We've obviously got money. We've got £25 million to spend, but I can't find a decent right-back option. The ones that I've got on the shortlist are expensive. So if we filter this down to here, yeah, they just want too much money. So we're not going to be bringing any of those players in anytime soon. So it's going to be sort of summer deals that we go for those players. We are going to be releasing some players at the end of their contract as well. So Puigmore's going to be going. Jankovic has also agreed a deal to go. Has he agreed the deal? Yeah, he's joining Aston Villa because I'm not willing to pay the money that he wants. I know we need to pay the money, but if I can hold off a little bit longer, that would be great. And then everyone else is sort of young, and I'm jury's out on them really. Except for Panic. Panic is going to be leaving us on a free. In fact, he might already be going. No, he's not. So he's going to be leaving us on a free at the end of the summer. Club-wise, we're doing fine. We need to bat a few bids away too. So the likes of Madsen, Jakupovic, Ortelli, Albishi. Clubs are coming in for even Sapancic. There's a lot of deals coming in for him. Batting them away as best I can. Will we survive to the summer and keep them here for next season? That's a different story. But we need to get through. We need to get through, don't we, to Champions League? We need to get through to either the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, I think we can keep people. Round of 16 is a bit touch and go there. So I'm going to come back when we get our next set of Champions League games, which is looking like, once we get off the filter side of it, middle of February is when we had them last time. As soon as we got them, I'll let you guys know who we got, and we'll decide what we do for gameplay from there. Well, we might not be making it to the round of 16. We got PSG. Getting knocked out, aren't we? We're getting knocked out. Right, what we'll do then is show you the last 30 minutes again of the second leg. Hope we get through the first leg unscathed. It's not going to happen though, is it? But it's all fun and games. So it's second leg time against PSG in the playoffs in the Champions League, and as you can see we are 2-1 up from the first leg. So if we have a look at that one quickly, we went 1-0 down, Kylian Mbappe scored, and then second half we were just us. This season, just us, not knowing when we're defeated. So Ortelli got a goal in the 66th minute, Aldin Jakupovic got his goal in the 94th minute. We're 2-1 up, going to the Parc des Princes. Can we win? Let's go and find out. But before we do that, we do have to introduce you to our two new boys. First one is Matteo Zanini. He is a Italian under-18 defender. We've paid £4 million for him from Udinese. I reckon he's going to develop quite well. 4 stars of potential. At the moment, he's 1.5 stars, so he's down in our under-19s developing. Physicals look good. Mentals are okay. We can improve those, and we will improve his technical side of his game. But £16 million we have spent on Riyad Parrot. He is a central defender, but can also play right back as well. Physicals are good. Mentals are good. Technical side is good. Is good as well. So he's coming in. 22 years old, no caps for France, so I'm hoping he's going to get them whilst he's playing with us, but that solves the problem we had at right back with Carmona leaving us. He's not going to be playing in today's game though, because he's not registered for the Champions League squad. This is the team we are sending out there. It is going to be enough to beat PSG. Going on record now with saying that. We'll join you at the hour mark, and hopefully we're not losing. Hopefully we're still drawing, or even better, hopefully we're beating PSG again. Well, we're coming up to an hour gone, and you'll see by the match stats in a minute, we have been the better team, but we've just conceded to PSG. It is 2-2. The only other highlights that have been in this game has been us attacking, and it looks like we're on the attack now. No, we haven't. We've lost the ball. PSG come down the left-hand side. Need to defend, boys. You need to defend. Don't let them have space. They found space so far, and it's that man Mbappe. Luckily, they put it wide. They had no shots on target until they scored. We have lost El Bishi quite early to an injury. I think it was the 30th, 20th minute. And, Nunez has just been sent off. Oh, just what you need, isn't it? When everything's going against you, everything else goes against you as well. We will bring on... Zorri's going to have to come off, so Aldin Povic is going to come off. Yakin Povic, sorry. I can't say any players' names right at the moment. That's going to happen there. Carrasco's having a bad game. Casalo's tired too. And we've only got youngsters on the bench. I guess Clark can play there. Bamusa can go out on this right-hand side. I think we have to drop down to balanced and hope we don't concede. Oh, I thought Virtus had scored them. I really did, and since they've got that goal, they've been the better team. We can't match them. Cannot match them. Another corner comes in. Another shenanigans one, and they have found it into the back of the net. 2-0 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. We might as well just go for the game now. Let's go very attacking. I know we've got 10 players on the pitch, but we need to get goals. Need to get ourselves back into it. We're going down this right hand side at the moment. Madsen feeds it into Clark. A little bit of trickery. Back to Madsen. Back to Clark. Oh, too close to the goalkeeper. PSG get it clear, but from this throw in, can we get it in the box? We do, but it's cleared, and here come PSG on the counter attack. Yeah, game over. Same as last season, isn't it, when Tottenham did this to us? And this is making me think now that we go 2 seasons ahead and give you little updates from there, because we're not coming back from this one. Another shenanigans corner. Canizares saves the ball. I'm just going to change that substitution. We're going to drop back down to positive. I had so much hope as well. So much hope. And now they're going to get the 4th. Because I know Football Manager. It's just going to be the league and the cup again this season, boys and girls. Nothing we can do about it. Just outclassed away from home. Absolutely outclassed. Don't be a 5th. straight to Canizares, which is good. He signed a new contract with us as well, a new 3-year deal, so at least we've got a goalkeeper that can push us forward. Clark's been sent off as well now. I mean, why? Kick us when we're down, Football Manager. Kick us when we're down. Let's make that... Oh, we've done all our substitutions as well. Lost our heads. Completely and utterly lost ourselves. Lost our heads. I mean, you got sent off. Bobby Clark got sent off. I'm a little bit frustrated, not going to lie. We can't get over this hurdle. That's what's tripping us up, and all our best players are going to want to leave us. So what I think we'll do is we'll just show you that we've won the league, end it there, and then jump ahead 2 seasons. Give you little updates from there. End of season, what would it be? End of season 9, end of season 10. That's what we have to do. We just can't get over this hurdle at the moment, and that's what's bugging me. Well, that's sort of come out of nowhere. We've won the league already. It's March the 8th. We're 31 points clear. They can only play for 30 more points. So, yeah, we've won the league. 25 wins so far out of 25 games. So, that's the earliest I think we've ever won the league. It's just phenomenal, really. Hopefully we can hold on for the next 11 games and stay unbeaten. And if we can win every game, that would be even better for us, won't it? So we have had the budgets for next season. We've got 700k in wages and £20 million to spend on players. What does that mean for improvements, though? Right hand side, I guess. Cooch being... or Chooch. I guess he's the player we need to replace the most on that right hand side. Left hand side possibly as well. We've got Ortelli, but Ortelli plays up front and everyone else behind him isn't as good as him. So 2 new wingers I think we need. Midfield I think's gonna be pretty good. We've got 2 new players joining us in right back in Dos Santos and Karadzov. So yeah, wingers. 2 new wingers next season with that money, and we'll try and find those wonder kid wise or elsewhere. But that is the end of it, really. There's not a lot we can actually do. We've won the title. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons in a row. 8 seasons in a row. So yeah, we'll end it there. And what we're going to do is, as I said earlier, do season 9 and season 10 all in one video. We'll show you the transfers, show you the end of the season, see where we get to, and then do the same for season 10 and the end of season 10. So there we go. If you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.